Okay, I guess that'll conclude our Sudoers demonstration video series, and after these hands-on labs, we'll need to clean up our test configurations and summarize best practices and what we've covered here. So first, let's remove test users and configurations from this system. For this, we could use sudo userdel command -r, and let's say we want to remove service admin account if present on this system, so we'll redirect it to dev null and do the same for the other test users such as web user, and I'll do the same for the other users, DB user, backup user, secure user, EMV user, and so on. So now if we run ID, let's say quick user, no such user. Now let's remove test groups. For this we use group del command, and let's say we want to remove web admins group, again to greater than dev null, and we'll do this for the DB admins and backup admins. So we could check it with get ent group web admins. Okay, we see that the group still exists and we didn't see the error message, so let's get back to this command and rerun it without the redirection, and we get an error cannot remove the primary group of user web user 2. So we've got web user 2. Let me remove this users as well with sudo userdel -r web user 2 and rerun the previous command to remove web admins group, but without this redirection. So always double check if you get the results done as expected. Let's check DB admins group status, and we haven't got such group on this system. Now let me clear the screen and we'll archive test users files for references. I'll create folder structure with mkdir -p that'll create parent directory and folder structure, directory structure in it, in etc sudoers.d. Let's name it archive. Let's list this directory etc sudoers.d, and we'll need sudo before the command. So the archive is there, and we'll move all these directories into archive directory with sudo mv command etc sudoers.d service management. We'll move to etc sudoers.d archive. Let's run it without redirection first. No such file. Let me double check. Actually, yes, it was removed before. Let's do the same for, let's say, web admins. So I'll get back to this service management and change it to web admins. Done. And we'll do the same for the other groups, other test groups. Now if we list, again we'll need sudo ls etc sudoers.d. That contains only archive directory, and if we list this one, that'll contain all our test Sudoers files for reference. Now let's verify Sudoers integrity after cleanup. We'll run sudo with sudo -c. Parsed OK.